Hello and welcome to another edition of Bird's Eye View. It's the first episode we've had since probably before the holiday season, so I hope every one of you railbirds out there is having a good start to the year 2010. And one of the issues I wanted to talk about today was the injury situation for the Green Bay Packers. And it's looking pretty good. They have very few injuries. Those that they have to Brandon Chillar and his back spasms and Ryan Pickett and his hamstring, they're getting healthy. And it looks like they're going to play on Sunday in the wild card playoff game against the Cardinals. The one player who may or may not play the most in question, safety Derrick Martin. I'm sure Mr. Martin wants to play, but it may be best if he didn't play on Sunday, and I base this upon personal experience. I'm letting the cat out of the bag here a little bit and letting you viewers and readers of Railbird Central know something that very few of you probably know. I played one season of football in the New South Wales Gridiron Football League in Australia, which is the highest level of football in that country. I don't speak about this very often because the level of football played over there pales in comparison to that of the Packers here in the United States. Even though it's the highest level of competition in Australia, it probably only compares to maybe semi-pro football here in the U.S. and maybe even a step below that. But I still feel I have a little bit of a relatable situation I had playing for the University of Technology Sydney, or UTS, when I played over there. I think the year was 2002. I sprained my ankle about mid-season, and I remember the very first 1 or 2 days after the injury, I need crutches. I could barely even walk. I certainly couldn't even play the next week, the following game. Out of the question. I could walk by then, but I mean, playing was out of the question. And I'm sure it was for Derrick Martin this past Sunday in the regular season finale for Arizona. 2 weeks in, I came back from injury. I played on defense. I played safety as well, and that's why I feel this is a relatable situation. I was not back up to full speed, not even close to it. Maybe I would say I played at about 75% of the speed I normally play at. And I am assuming I had a high ankle sprain. I'm assuming that's kind of what Derrick Martin had. It kind of looked almost the same. And, you know, he's probably at about that point right now too. And I think in a playoff game, you can't be 75% and play NFL football. I played on defense, and had there been somebody else who probably could have filled my shoes, I probably would have stepped down and said, you know, let somebody else play. And I did on special teams. I was also on the kickoff team. And for the rest of the season, I did not play on kickoff. And you need even more speed on kickoff, covering kicks. As you're running 40, 50 yards downfield and trying to tackle someone, you need even more speed there than you do on the defensive side of the football, where you're playing with short bursts of speed for maybe 10, 15 yards. You know, rarely longer than that. You know, it could be on a long play, but rarely more than that. And, you know, Derrick Martin doesn't really play on defense for the Packers. Only if an injury situation crops up would he play. You know, he's entirely on special teams where he's covering kicks and punts and things like that and running a lot. And he's not going to be at full speed yet on Sunday. It would be wise for him and the trainers and the coaches to agree probably that he needs another week. Probably next weekend, he might be a little more up to speed in being able to play. Maybe the week after that, but it would be wise actually probably to sit him on Sunday. For what it's worth, it's been fun. Thanks for watching.